What you mean you don't know Pana? She's dope. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What is poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl DOPEaxxPANA, and today I am doing a feed and braid ponytail on her TWA, okay? And before y'all comment and say, Pana, it's a teeny weeny afro. No, I said what I said, okay? And it is a TWA. So that's what we calling it over here. So I actually blew her hair out. Typically when I would style her hair, like I think for the rainbow box braids that we last did, I don't think I blew her hair out. But today I really wanted these braids to look really smooth, and I actually thought it was going to be a lot harder than it was, so I made sure that it was nice and blown out. And y'all, her hair has grown so much since the first time I did those box braids on her, and y'all thought she was gonna be bald headed. Y'all said I was pulling her thoughts and dreams out of her head, and you're mad because her hair is growing, guys. Look how much it has grown just since that video. So yeah, I was super excited to bring you guys this ponytail because yeah, I just like working on short hair because you guys are always like, wow. So yeah, basically I am parting these little sections in the middle because I'm going to be putting 4 singles in here, so 2 at the top and 2 at the bottom, where I'm like kind of parting off these little sections. And typically I wasn't doing this, but I've seen a lot of people do it, and it does create a lot more space for your braids to go into the ponytail, and then it also does make it look a little bit more full. So I have been using that technique now whenever I was doing my ponytails. Now, to define my parts and to sleek these braids down, I am using Shine and Jam in the green bottle, and you guys know that I always leave the products that I'm using in the description section. So if you guys are ever like, what is that you're using, it will be linked down below. So if you guys are wondering why I am parting my client's hair down the middle before I start doing the braids, this is just a technique that I use to help me do my stitch braids, and it just makes it easier for you to really control that hair that you're pulling in and kind of work side by side. Before, I didn't used to do that, and it was a lot harder for me to get defined stitches. So yes, if you use that technique, it will definitely help you with your stitch braids. Now when I'm doing ponytails, it was hecka funny because this client actually asked me, she was like, is it hard to do ponytails, like, because you have to braid upward? And it's really not when a client knows how to hold their head down. Like, as a stylist, that is literally my pet peeve. Like, if I say hold your head down, like, break your neck, sis, I want your head down. And a lot of times I'll be like, can you look down for me, please? And like, their eyeballs will go down, but their head won't move. So the flatter the surface you get, the easier it will definitely be to braid upward in the back. And for me, especially, like, I'm hella short, so I need your head to be like down. Like, even how she's holding her head, this is like kind of up for me. And I just tell them, like, the lower you hold your head, the neater I can braid this back up. So yeah. So in the middle here, I'm just showing you guys where I did those like 4 big box braids, and then all the braids are going to be going into that section, and that's going to help create like a little bit more of a full look in the ponytail. And so now to put the finishing touches on, this is literally every client's favorite part. I'm going to be applying my mousse and going ahead and just setting her braids with that. A lot of people ask me what's the best mousse to use, and I like to use the Vigorous styling mousse, but I don't really have a favorite necessarily. That right there is the Super Strong Paul Mitchell hairspray. I always go over it with the hairspray, either like the Got to Be or this Paul Mitchell one that I have, and I use that to like kind of set it down, and yeah, that has really worked for me. But again, this is definitely my favorite mousse to use because it's like moisturizing, but like I said, I don't think it really matters. I just try to stay away from like curl defining mousses. And then I'm taking my kettle and I'm gonna go ahead and dip the ends of her braids, and yeah, I'm going to take one braid and wrap it around the ponytail. This is definitely optional, but I think it makes it look a little bit better. Go ahead and tuck that in. And then I'm going to go through and kind of like blow dry it so that it's dry, and then just kind of trim down any loose hairs that are left on the braids. And this will give you a really, really neat finish. So yeah, guys, this is pretty much the finished look. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all before I turn her around, okay? I tried to be a little extra with these baby hairs, but I don't really care for how they turned out now that I look at them. But she did want something like super dramatic, but I was just like, they aight. I don't know if you guys ever do anything and then like you go back and look and you like, damn, I could have did that better. That was kind of like my feeling. But the ponytail though, I was like, oh yes, sis, you cute. And so, yeah, this is like one of my favorite clients because she always just lets me do whatever. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. What you mean you don't know Pana? She's dope. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean?